Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Steve Kenworthy. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd like you to like and subscribe to my channel, so thank you very much for that. The last time we did a lesson on synonyms, which are words which have the same or about the same meaning. And in today's lesson we're going to focus in on what are called antonyms. Antonyms are words which have the opposite meaning. Okay? So we're going to get into it now with a lesson on antonyms. And you'll see there's a word box here. We're going to complete each sentence with an antonym for the underlying word from the word box. And there's 15 words in here, so a few of them will be used, about 3 of them will be used 2 times. Okay, so the words are awful, love, wrong, right, late, clean, walk, small, over, hard, happy, hot, rough, found, and fast. And remember, we're looking at opposite meanings. These are antonyms. Okay, the first one reads, his yard is very large. What word from that word box would be the opposite meaning of large? Okay, so it would be small. His yard is very small. The next one, he had the correct answer. What will be an opposite meaning of correct? Okay, so its correct answer is wrong. He had the wrong answer. The next one, I always get up early in the summer. What would be an opposite word meaning of early? Okay, it would be late. I always get up late in the summer. And the next one, Dad lost his car keys. You would probably have to lose them in order for us to get the opposite, which is Dad found his car keys. Okay, the next one. I think broccoli is wonderful. The underlying word is wonderful. So what word from the word box is the opposite of wonderful? Okay. I think broccoli is awful would be the antonym sentence. Okay? And the next one, that old car moves really slow. The underlying word is slow. So what is the opposite in the word box for the word slow? The old car moves really fast. Mrs. Brown always gives easy tests. The underlying word is easy, and the opposite in the word box from easy so is, that sentence then with the antonym would read, Mrs. Brown always gives hard tests. Next sentence, Mom got my beach towel very dirty. The underlying word is dirty. Which word in the word box is the opposite of dirty? It is, of course, clean, right? So it would read, Mom got my beach towel very clean. Sue really enjoys cold soup. The underlying word here is cold. So the opposite, or the antonym from the box, is hot. Sue really enjoys hot soup. Next, the detour directed us under the bridge. The underlying word is under, so the opposite from here is over. The detour directed us over the bridge. My grandfather likes to run in the park. The opposite of this, the antonym for this in the box is walk. It's not an exact opposite, but it's close to that. Instead of being something very fast, of course, it's something you're doing, exercising very slowly, slow movement. So walk, grandfather likes to walk in the park. Next, those turtles sure do hate worms. And the opposite of hate, of course, is love. Those turtles sure do love worms. The drapery fabric was very smooth. Opposite or antonym of smooth in the box is rough. The drapery fabric was very rough. Okay, moving along here. The next sentence, my neighbor is always grouchy, and the underlying word is grouchy, and the opposite of grouchy would be happy. My neighbor is always happy. I lost my shopping list. And the opposite, now some of these we said we're going to use more than once. So I lost my shopping list, and the opposite of this is, we used it once before, with the keys. I found my shopping list. Next, the cat tried to climb under the fence. Under, and we used this before, under and over. The cat tried to climb over the fence. The children do not like to get to school early. Underlined word there should be early. And the opposite of early is late. The children do not like to get to school late. And that one was used more than once. And the last one, they told us not to go left on the dirt road. The underlined word is left, and the opposite or antonym is right. They told us not to go right on the dirt road. Okay, we're going to do a matching exercise. And we're just going to look at the words on this side: easy, beautiful, curly, tall, cheap, deep, soft, light, narrow, huge, and strong, and match them up by just drawing a line: short, straight, wide, heavy, ugly, expensive, hard, difficult, weak, shallow, and tiny. These are going to be the opposites. We're going to draw a line between the word and its antonym, its opposite. Okay, here we go. First one is easy. So what is an opposite of easy? It's going to be difficult. Easy, difficult, opposites. Beautiful, an opposite over here in this column. Beautiful would be ugly. Beautiful to its opposite, ugly. Curly, an opposite over here from curly. Curly would be straight. Like somebody's got curly hair or they've got straight hair. Okay? Tall. An opposite of tall would be short. Tall, short. Cheap. What's the opposite of cheap in this column? This column over here. Cheap and expensive. Cheap, expensive. Opposites. Antonyms. Deep would be shallow. Deep, shallow. Soft would be hard. Soft and hard. Okay? Light would be heavy. Light, heavy. Right here, light and heavy. Narrow, the opposite or antonym of narrow is wide. Narrow road and a wide road. Narrow, wide. And the next one, huge, would be tiny. Something very big, something very small. Huge and tiny. And the last one is strong. Strong would be, the opposite is weak. So strong, weak. And that concludes today's lesson on antonyms. Now the next lesson, I'm going to use both of them. I'm going to use the one I had the previous lesson, which was on synonyms, and today's lesson on antonyms. And I'm going to have a lesson the next time on synonyms and antonyms, and see if you can pick out the differences between them. Okay? So, I'd like you to like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell for updates, notifications. Please take care of yourself. Thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye for now.